Oh hey, didn't see you there. I was just busy eating my Junior McChicken with no lettuce. Now Bruce, Erica, and Olivia are going to teach you about renewable energy. You may think that clean energy is not so hard to come by or a problem in such a technologically advanced countries like Canada, for example, but you're wrong, duh.
Canada has been struggling lately, switching to clean solar energy due to FortisBC.
The reason FortisBC doesn't want to make the switch to solar energy is because they're going to lose a whole ton of flippin' money if they do.
Today, some types of renewable energy that we use include wind turbines, which are kind of like big fans, but not really, that produce energy by using wind and junk. And also solar panels, which are these big panels, which you probably know of, that take energy and use it from the sun, like solar energy.
Back in the day, the way that they got their energy was they either burned coal or they burned wood.
Unfortunately, in the 1700s, they didn't have the technology to use solar energy, nor did they discover it yet.
Recently, Grouse Mountain came into a disagreement with FortisBC because FortisBC wanted to take down their wind turbine. And they said it was for safety reasons, but obviously that's not the case because they just don't want it there because they would be losing all their money.
BC needs clean energy. We can't cause of FortisBC. BC needs clean energy. Right now we're paying a huge fee. FortisBC doesn't want to lose money, but that would be pretty funny. We really need clean energy. Can someone please help BC? Ever since BC decided to not use solar energy, yeah, taking down our wind turbines, you know it. Boy, you better step in line. Ever since BC decided to not use solar panels but use gas, prices going up and they're going fast.
Oh, they're going fast.
Pollution was never this bad in the past.
Yeah.
Eh?
Aight, we out.
Now let's switch it up to a more serious topic.
World hunger.
When you think of world hunger, you may just think of countries such as Africa or India or other countries where hunger and poverty is much more, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Prominent.
No.
But we also have hunger in countries such as Canada and America. It's not as bad, but it's still as big of an issue.
So, children and people, as we already said, around the world, they suffer from malnutrition, a really fun word, which refers to the effects that not eating has on people. And that can make them die or real sick. That's not fun.
Today, our main problem is just solving the issue of homeless people and people that live in third world countries and hunger. Back in the day, though, in like the 1600s and the 1700s, the problem was about lower class and people who were like, peasants and servants and things like that were being underfed. And that was the problem back in the day.
So in the 16 and 1700s, we talked about the social classes and how the lower class, hunger was a problem back then because the lower class didn't have enough money, so they couldn't get enough food. Now, Erica, could you tell us a bit about how it's different today?
Well, today we still have social classes. It's not as bad as like back then. It's not as more visible. Like, you can't see it as much.
You can't see it. Like maybe you'll come to school today and you'll look around your class, but you won't be able to tell who's really rich and who's really poor.
Now, a quote about world hunger by Mahatma Gandhi, read by Bronwyn. There are people in the world so hungry that God cannot appear to them except in the form of bread.